It's the Cable
There's a little bit of power, huh? A little Moxie Woxie. Is that how I should refer to Mox Sapphire? Moxie Woxie? Just all Moxes from now on? People like that, right? Little Moxie Woxie, my drafty wafty. Yeah, people love that. My viewership numbers are going to go through the roof. I'll just talk like that permanently. Have a nice talkie-walkie with my viewy-wooies. Viewy-wooies. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's Time Twister timey-wimey? Oh, it's definitely timey-wimey. 100%. Well, there's Nadu. We haven't drafted Nadu yet. Did y'all see the Pro Tour meta percentages? It's like 24% Nadu. Not super surprising. I remember like day one playing this card, and I was like, this thing's gonna get banned. This is very good. You thought Timey Wimey was Time Walk? Oh, it might have been. Then is Time Twister Twisty Wisty? Should we get a Fast Bond in here? Yeah, Twister and Fast Bond seem good, huh? Seem solid together. Or Twisty Wisty, as we've clarified. Yeah, 25% with the 4-color version. It'd be interesting if anyone actually innovated within those archetypes. I guess I'm supposed to grab Wheel, because we do have the Fast Bond, and then we have multiple things. I kind of want, like, Dorks, though, right? I want creatures to equip for Nadu. Green Sun Zenith to find Nadu could be sweet. Yeah, god damn it. Giver is good with Nadu, yeah. Just targeted every turn. Yeah, Witness is tempting. I think I want some Dorks, though. Hopefully that Safekeeper wheels. It should. Could play really well with what we got cooking. LED could wheel. LED could wheel. Less likely to wheel in pack 1 than 2 and 3, though, right? Augur is solid with Fast Bond. Don't hate another Dork. Yeah, I'll take the Augur. I miss Courser. Courser is, like, legit good with Fast Bond in a way that Augur is, like, super not. And Augur's is, like, kind of unimpressive a lot of the time, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this Goyf here. Card's great. Just possibly the best FTK ever printed, Hey, yeah, Zala thinks the 18 months there. Courser is back. Oh, really? I no longer miss Courser. Thank you, chat. Courser would be an enchantment for the Power Goyf too, right? This deck could be a really good Gaia's Cradle deck. I'm gonna grab that Skull Clamp, though. Skull Clamp's like 1 mana, draw a card with Nadu. You can't do better than that. Are we Lumberjacking? I think I like Liberator. Liberator's a fun one to sack when it's clamped up. Tamiyo's not bad here. I have not gotten the second trigger from Power Goyf yet. From just, like, playing another Goyf. Hey, we got the Green Sun Zenith wheel. So we're gonna be able to find that Nadu consistently. Safekeeper wheel, yes, yes. Image could reset Nadu in the middle of a turn. I might still not play it, though. You don't want to target the image itself, is the awkward thing. Yeah, Scalding Tarn would be really good with our mana base, but I think we just gotta take that recall, You gotta take the recall. Yeah, this pack's sick. Recall Bombardiers, Tarn, other good fixing. We might wheel that Copperline Gorge. Image is a second Pyrogoyf. That'd be filthy, actually. That'd be so much damage. Be all the damage in the world. Yeah, maybe I'm coming around on the image in the deck. Lotus Cobra's sick with Fast Bond. Skull Clamp's interesting with Third Path. Third Path should wheel. We definitely have a deck for Mystical Tutor, right? We can like find Zenith to find Nadu. We can find these draw 7s. We can find Recall. I think the deck needs Lotus Cobra more, though. Yeah, Madness is in the cube. There's Madness. There's Graveyard stuff. Yeah, Bill would be sick. Bill would be really sick. There's another Goyf. We want to go in on the Goyf tribal. I think I need this Hedge Mage. I think I need like any fixing at all. We don't have any at all currently. Currently nothing for Red and 6 to rebuy. Could still draft it. Could take a Bolt too. Spellseeker is just getting Recall. I don't like it. Yeah, Red and 6 is like reasonable with Fast Bond, but we have all these draw 7s. I think we're going to hit our lands whether we want to or not. I think I'm just going to grab Bolt here. You thought this was pack 3? I'd be a lot more worried about my mana if this is pack 3. Ren could ping my Nadu. Ren could ping my Nadu, yeah. My god. So Ballista's cute with Nadu. I pretty much always draft 4th when I see it because it kind of wins. Our mana's not super great with it currently. We'll see. I'm going to try and splash it. Noble would help with the splash, but so would the Prismatic Vista, right? I think the Vista's more important. Landfall for Lotus Cobra 2. Fucking love that song. Elder's really grown on me. Yeah, we're gonna scrap up as much fixing as we can get here. The Talisman's not crazy. Metamorph to keep on cloning Pyrogoyf. Just I kind of want to do it. Just play all the clones. So Copperline Gorge is my main colors, but Savannah's like a good like fetchable duel for 4th, and it doesn't come to play tapped. I think I'll grab Savannah. Maybe. No. Take the one of my main colors. Alright, we're Goyf Tribal, let's go. Necrogoyf would be a hard splash. We did see the black one in pack 1. Or I'm sorry, the Barrogoyf, the other black one. Red and 6 looks a lot better here with the fetch in there. We might scoop up another one in pack 3. Make it look real reasonable. Power going face is absurd, you're not wrong. Flage, the double white on Flage would be pretty hard here. Birds is nice, Steam Vents is nice. There's that Courser. I'm gonna take the Steam Vents and try and wheel like Courser or Birds, probably get both back, I think we're doing pretty well in our playable count, so I like grabbing more duels here. How do I feel about Bonnie Pal? I was really excited to play with it. The first deck I played it in, I never got to cast it. I kind of want to try it in like a Reanimator thing. See if it's good there. There's that Lighting Greaves, huh? Lighting Greaves Nadu? That's a thing, right? Yeah, let's do that. Heath's good. Can I justify Heath over Hull Breacher? We have 2 draw 7s. I think I'm supposed to grab Hull Breacher. Our mana needs the Heath. I guess I could drop the 4th splash. Is Hull Breacher more important than 4th? It's going to win a very different sort of game than 4th would, right? I do like that the fetch makes the red and 6 a lot better. I played Growth Chamber in a Fast Bond deck the other day, and I never drew Fast Bond. I always drew Growth Chamber. Wasn't great. Library's kind of good in this deck. We had these draw 7s to reset to 7. That one was just something in the wrong tube, TJ. No worries there. Barrogoyf is in here, yeah. How do I want any of this, right? There's like Unholy Heat or Consider. You know, throw a Heat in the sideboard. And finds Hedge Maze. Not great. This is very slow. This is very slow fixing is the only issue with the Ent. Sacking clamped creatures to gut is sweet. We definitely have enough shit for gut. Almost too much shit, right? We have to cut stuff. Well, we do have a red and 6. I guess I want the strip mine, huh? And we're just going to swap the Augur out for Corsair here. And we almost made 4th work, right? If we'd taken that that Heath, then I think I would have been into playing the 4th and like a single planes for it. Maybe if we'd taken the Birds of Paradise, maybe the Birds had wheeled. Then I'd like it. I might treat the Wasteland like a sideboard card. Daze is real interesting here. Don't know the shuffle effects for Brainstorm. Oddity is something to like. You play your fast pawn, you play your draw 7s, you dump all your lands into play. Oddity is something to do with that mana, right? Simic Growth Chamber and Lotus Cobra and fast pawn could be a thing. This will be 9 green. That's okay. It's awkward to count Simic Growth Chamber, though. It's only 5 red sources. We do get some green fixing, right? We have Lotus Cobra and Wayfinders sort of fixing. But I wouldn't mind going higher on red. Oh, this is 8 blue. Easy. Oh, it's 9 blue because the Generous End can tutor the maze. Cool. Yeah, only 6 red sources here is like our big concern. Something to keep in mind when fetching with Vista and such. Wow, fuck this Duress, huh? What a crazy difference if we win this die roll. It's so different. It's kind of a nightmare hand to see with the Duress too. It's like, what are you even? What are you doing here? Would I take in their position? I don't know. I don't know what their hand is. Wasteland does seem useful here, yeah. They're passing here, so they have a removal spell for the Hull Breach here. I'm still gonna jam it, but I'm not gonna untap and slam wheel, maybe. No, we reflipped our thinger. That's fine. Kind of don't hate wheeling. The issue is that they get the mana first. Yeah, that's okay. See what they do with their extra cards. Oh, we got some good bins. They binned Voidwalker and Grist. Any reason not to equip? Yeah, maybe. We can maybe do the Nadu thing. Ren just pops that fucking bat. Ren does not care about that bat at all. Oh, they're gonna map the bat to try and get it to live, sure. Yeah, I mean, Goyf's terrifying. They took the green. And they didn't map. Give her a little... Bowmaster is one of the reasons that I wheeled earlier. Because, yeah, they got the access to the mana first, but at least we had the fucking... At least we didn't get Bowmaster blown out in response. Oh, right, I have to choose a different creature. They're just off it, and they're like, nah, I don't want to play this game anymore. You win, you win, you win. You got the Nadu thing, you win. I like Heat as another answer to Voidwalker, and Orcs. Both of which are kind of good against me. Nadu's so busted, what were they thinking? What were they thinking? No turn one discard, eh? Haha! I guess we can't play Recall turn one. What a start. Not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. I think we lead on Recall, huh? Surely that'll hit us land. Oh, is Courser better than Green Sunning for Nadu here? It's kind of an interesting thought. Had a few chances there. I knew we had to hit. I knew we had to hit off the Courser to keep the Greaves. How much better would an actual fetch have been there instead of the Land Cycler, The Land Cycler is even like an option for the Voidwalker now if they wanted. Gross. Opponent's fist pumping over there. The Voidwalker doesn't get around timing restrictions, right? I can just kill it now. Kind of wish I'd kept that Skull Clamp earlier. Skull Clamp would be insane here, right? So one of these random lands. Thought about it. Out of my opener. I think about it more. Note that Augur would have let me play this Epicure. I guess I wouldn't have had red for it. 5 mana. What terrifying card is coming down here? Golos. Sure. Image would have been better than Epicure here, but at least I'll get a cycle with the Cobra next turn. So the Deathrite Shaman can make a color of mana. They need like one more color of mana. Oh, they need Jeskai color. Fair enough. That'll also let them activate Golos next turn. Yeah, I was shit-talking Augur, and then like Augur would have drawn me like 5 cards this game, and Corsair has drawn 0. Hey, there's a thing. They're only at 9, so it feels awkward to attack Nissa. But the Deathrite can gain life and stuff. They're at more life than they look. So we've had it for like 4 turns, and the Courser's drawn us a card. Troll's pretty gnarly. Troll's a good one. Our top end is not especially impressive. QB's scary. I think it's dead. It was a bummer. It started so promising. My one real decision that I think cooked me was winning the Skull Clamp in my opening mulligan. Let's play Augur over Epicure. Just because it would have been good that game. Although if I didn't have the Epicure, would I have even had the 3 types? I don't know. They've got things worth cloning. This is awkward with my own clamp and Greaves, right? The image. Really wish I could have that 4th in here. So close, This Mox Sapphire just like consistently being worse than a land. I almost want to bin the Nadu to protect it from discard. I'll do this. Double mold to 7 here. What was wrong with the 6? There was no land. The land was a bounce land, so it would come into play and it would return itself to hand. A little worried about bidding that land now, that 3rd land. I figured with the recall, though, this was the way to go. Like we were drawing 5 cards before we needed land number 3. We could still hit, of course. If they take the Metamorph, though, Goyf becomes a 5/6. Kind of cute. Yeah, the only way to not grow Goyf here is to take on Holy Heat, which I think would have been an odd pick. In Delver, yeah, Mastermind. Dig Through Time better in combo decks like Show and Tell or Control decks. Decks that are Burny or Delvery typically prefer Treasure Cruise because being able to play 1 mana for them is such a big difference. Make me discard a card. Okay. Man, I'm just having the darndest time hitting land drops in the early game here. Simic Growth Chamber was so much worse than a regular land here, right? And with a regular land, we just would have metamorphed Goyf there and had 2 lethal threats. Goyf Tribal. Maybe have a girl do something this game. Got a clamp here for it. If it only triggers off the opponent's cards, it's unplayable. Surely they were hoping for something playable in Modern. I think if it only triggers once per turn, you maybe have that happy middle ground where people aren't drawing their whole decks for free. But twice per turn feels very clampy. Land coming to play tapped. I think land coming to play tapped, it's still busted. It's maybe not like legacy playable, but it's still great in Modern. That might have been the sweet spot of like great, but not too good. You might be right. I kind of want to play the Timer Goyf after the Pyro Goyf. We'll see if we can line up like that. I could spend some turns clamping and bolting and such. We'll see what the opponent's up to. I might just have to jam Tarmogoyf this next turn just to keep the pressure up. A hard mill. I thought it was solid. Got a bunch of types in the graveyard for my Goyfs. Got a land to hand. Did pretty much everything that I wanted it to do. What are we doing? Ren at 6. This is when y'all learn that Caleb's no fun at all. Yeah, them having mana up is why I didn't just like do some clamping this turn. Had a good chance of bricking me. This hand's got a lot of potential. You all gotta admit, there's a lot of potential here. Really want a Fastbond Twister. But I also really want to image this Pyrogoyf. Kind of cool, huh? Goyfed it up real well. I think this is gonna be another one for Wasteland. I think Library is good against them, but I think Wasteland is pretty excellent versus their mana base. Hate this opener. Terrible opener. Needs a Library. We did not have enough fixing for 4th, no. Our only white fixing is our basic fetch. We had a real interesting call with Windswept Heath and something. It might have been a clone. I want to Wasteland them, but then they're over there drawing with Bob, and we're not doing anything. Guess I'll do this. Hey, thanks, Snap Wizard. I almost fucking Wastelanded them last turn. I wonder if that would have been good. Wasteland is not always good. If your opponent's drawing more cards, they have more mana resources than you, Wasteland's very awkward. Opponent's got a Vengevine in the graveyard. That's really interesting with that Nether Goyf that just ripped him. Dark Depths is also interesting. Let's go to game 3. Alright, let's keep a good hand, Tom. I think this qualifies. It's certainly better. Our access to blue mana is a little sketchy, but the Wayfinder juices up the Pyrogoyf. At least we have a 1-drop here. I don't like mulling too aggressively against discard decks. Well, that's all of it. That's all my things. Cool. Come on, 4th mana, let's go. They snapped into that Bob. They did not want that Bob. Really want to go face, but I guess I'll kill their thing. Tarmogoyf would be sweet. It's in our graveyard, but it would be sweet. Blue Source would be the hotness. If we just had a Blue Source here, just image the Goyf. Pyrogoyf does go for face, yeah, quite the good card. Yeah, Wastelanding Yavimaya here would keep me off of Courser. Kind of predicting Pest Infestation to make a couple 1/1s. I guess they can bring their Nether Goyf back to block here, huh? Yeah. Blue source off the top. Let's go. Come on. Come on. I've not gotten to try the new Blood Braid yet. I'm excited about it, though. God damn it. This fucking image, huh? I have the Metamorphs in my graveyard and the Timer Goyfs in my graveyard. Watch me rip an island now. Am I winning? This is game 3, right? Yeah, game 3. We're up a match. We'll see. Game was looking real good until they made me discard my image because we were just waiting on a blue source to copy Pyrogoyf for the win with them at 6. And now they're like really close to getting Cruxa back and such. Kind of regretting not clearing the Ren, even though they were in a spot where they died in 2 hits. Can't even equip my clamp here. Goyfs Shroud, you can image it though. Clones don't target. They tap. They untap. I'm not sure what I want to rip. Maybe Wheel of Fortune. Maybe Wheel would be hot. Crux is red, red, black, black to escape. Yeah, they're a red short. They have to bring back the Nether Goyf. Oh, that's so good for me. The Wasteland got exiled too. Oh, there's my fucking blue source. Right on time. Right on time, that blue source. The good news is we can play Nadu if we rip it off the top now. And I think it'd be pretty good. Opponent can ult a Ren in 6, but they don't currently have any spells to flashback from the bin. Because they had to exile the Pestifestation to put the Nether Goyf. God, imagine if they were rebuying Pestifestation every turn. They snapped off the ult anyway. 6 mana. Him to Turok self? Could they have just played this dragon? Blocked for another turn? Maybe they were frustrated. Oh, this gets them to Cruxa? But then they have to chump anyway. Oh, don't they like not have the mana now? Misclick? It might have been a misclick. Wish you what up? Hey, Autumn Gold, thanks for the 4 months. So close hit so far, yeah. I would like to attack. What a silly way to end that match. 1-1! Is this hand bad? We have 9 green sources in the deck. The hand might be loose, but it's got potential, right? The ceiling on it's very high. I think I'm supposed to keep. Like, we could not draw green mana and still go, like, Breacher Twister and win the game. Like, if all of these were blue and red lands, I think I'd still be tempted to keep the hand. And this is better than that, because we just have the chance of ripping green and have the hand go to very good. Sure. Yay. Alright, so the good things that I was talking about didn't happen. My ability to draw lands today has not been great. The Epicure gave me a remine. Recall would have also given me a rebuys. If we'd hit a land here, I think I would have just passed. Even if it had been a green source, I think I would have just passed. And flash in Hull Breacher on their EO team. I did talk about switching the Epicure for a Wasteland, yeah. It's not like the Epicure is bad here. But I was discussing going up to 18 lands / mana sources. Alright, this is starting to get ridiculous. Ridiculous. The hard cast Gush on my end of turn. It's so depressing. Oh my god. That's the fly in the ointment right there. The bounce land. Yeah, I'm jamming it so that like fast bond plus Lotus Cobra could maybe do something, but maybe it shouldn't be in. This is just game one. Yeah, game one of the finals here. Opponent wondering what the fuck I'm doing. Sure. We can agree that this is getting ridiculous, right? Hey, Warren Fish thinks that 56 months there. Shoulder deep within the Cuber line, yeah. Yeah, probably the worst case scenario. Certainly a risk we were aware of, but also the worst case. It would have been nice to get the Safekeeper down before we Hull Breacher Twist, but I might just not have the time, huh? I'm getting smacked by a lot here. I think now if we hit, we just have to slam and hope we don't dime. Wasn't a green source anyway, Yeah, opponent's got 5 cards in hand, all the mana up in the world. I don't think there's any chance at all that this works out for me. You like not showing Hull Breacher more? Oh, I'm gonna slam. Definitely gonna play my cards I got here. In the future, the knowledge that I have Hull Breacher in my deck might get the opponent to play around it with their gushes and stuff. But they also might play around it when I don't fucking have it, right? Or I might have Safekeeper next time, and they don't have the luxury of playing around it. 5. I guess I'll skip to that. Because they have lethal, so I'd have to chump with the Hull Breacher. Or like cast Twister and Prey. Didn't really like either of those options. Alright, Wasteland in, Epicure out. And now we get to know they have Subtlety, exactly. Yeah, we also get info there, Chest Town for Subtlety, but then they get... I don't know. No. Hey, Ventilator thinks the Sod needs 83 months. Deck looks sweet. I mean, it's in the finals for a reason. Won a few games despite the pilot. We are down a game in the finals, though. Uphill battle here. Yeah, sad 4th. We picked it up kind of early in pack 3, I thought. We already had Vista. Maybe it was pack 2. Yeah, because at the end of pack 2, I was considering whether or not to grab a Savannah or a red-green duel, and I took the red-green duel. Yeah, we could have had a Savannah and a Windswept Heath to potentially splash that fourth. You can Arclilorm. Hey, Chloe, Wisconsin. Thanks to the sub. Thanks to 27 months. Got a few options for next turn, huh? Even though we destroy air. Between Hedge Maze, Spire Bluff Canal. Could play the image off Spire Bluff. I once had a game of Modern where I was playing Spirits. And my, basically every turn, for whatever reason, every turn, it became correct for me to continue to Phantasmal Image Noble Hierarch. Because the Exalted triggers were forcing my opponent to chump. Because I had a Geist of Saint Draft attacking. And my friend came over and was looking down at this board where I had, it was like 6 or 7 Noble Hierarchs. And a single Geist of Saint Draft. Just like, what the fuck is going on here? What on earth? Yeah, we could Twister. I think I just like Imaging. Ooh. Do I still like Imaging? I think so. Well, no, right? No, let's just bolt their thing. Yeah, I don't want to image their Noble Hierarch because I want to image my Pyrogoyf. That's way better. Demonic Tutor. Now I really want a Time Twister. Just make him shuffle it back in like that. Fast Bond would make the Twister look a lot better for sure. God damn, so rock and roll. Yeah, they might have gotten land with the D-Tutor. I could see that. The way they sequenced it made it seem like they tutored land. Hey, Soft Numb, thanks to the sub, thanks to 53 months. Is this just a Power Crept FTK? Yeah. It's also a good card for Goyf Tribal, unlike FTK. Not a bad turn, eh? Not a bad turn. Now we just need one more clone for these Pyrogoyfs. There's one more clone in the deck. Let's get that Metamorph. Yeah, cloning Pyrogoyf and getting multiple triggers. People have been playing a bit of Pyrogoyf in Legacy. I almost wonder if you could do something there with Metamorph and Pyrogoyf. I almost wonder. Almost wonder if there's a thing there. Some stupid version of the Blood Moon deck. Triggered off the opponent's Goyfs? Oh my. Play with Ephemerate. You can play with Ephemerate in this cube. I definitely want to do that. I definitely want to do that at some point. I kind of have to go to the bathroom. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in a minute. Perfect timing. Look at that timing. I think this hand fucking sucks. Satyr probably finds something for Ren in 6. I think I'd rather just try again. Hell yeah, Red. I think I'm supposed to lead on the hedge maze here. And then turn to the library. Hitting some of the bits there, Red. Maybe I should have kept that and then turned 2 Green Sun for 1 instead of recalling. Alright, let's see what Red 7 wants to listen to. Time, the Valuator, the Violent Sound. By Dreambound. Yeah, we have a lot of good cards in here, you dude. Library, Recall. Fucking Mox is in here. When's the last time I ate a strawberry? Very recently. There's a chain called Zupas that sells like salads and sandwiches and shit. And they send you a chocolate covered strawberry. Recall's like pretty brutal into orcs. I might just pass. Alright, let's recall now. And then we'll discard a card, and then we can activate library on their turn. Definitely gonna be this growth chamber. Yeah, right, Corey Mary? Yeah, Bill and Nadu play pretty well together. Oh, interesting, Beat Elm. Yeah, it doesn't sound bad. Guess I'll draw a card. Yeah, that's pretty decent, Astro. It's like one of my girlfriend's favorite places, so we get it for lunch a lot. Yeah, that's right. Running the sick has a girlfriend brag. And she totally exists and doesn't live in Canada. Ooh, we could make 2 Lightning Greaves. Choose myself, can't even equip Greaves. I've never been to Buca de Beppo, no. You misclicked yourself on True Name before? Oh dear. A little worried about an edict here. Opponent's 11 minutes behind me. It's kind of a lot. I haven't used 5 minutes yet. We're in game 3. I did hear the new Beast of Blood track. Yeah, very Eurobeat hum. Oof. Yeah, I like holding a bolt here in case they like flash something in, but endurance is kind of kind of rough there. So they 6 me down to 7. I bolt them down to 10. Hope I'm not baiting myself with this Tarmogoyf. Possible I shouldn't have even jammed the Goyf, huh? Just twisted with 2 mana up here. Yeah, so these attacks went how I kind of wanted them to. We'll see what their follow-up is. Passing. Good draw, not a bad draw. Doesn't get to resolve though, huh? Yeah, I think that just wins, huh? Subtlety here. Unfortunate. If I draw a land there, I fire off Time Twister too. You would have found something sweet. Redraw the Bolt so I don't die here. Not an unreasonable card for them to have at the end of the game, right? All their mana, 2 cards in hand. Close stuff. Well, that's the first finals loss of the day.